Hi, ladies. Helen here. Just thought I'd pop on and say hi. I'm just coming on just to say hello to all the lovely ladies that are really working hard today. I know how you're feeling. I know you're tired, you're run down, you're probably stressed. You might be feeling anxious. You might be worrying about your body, not taking care of yourself. You might be feeling embarrassed that you can't fit into your clothes anymore. Maybe you tried something on this morning and it didn't fit anymore. I know how that feels. I used to really struggle with fluctuating weight when I was growing up, and also in my 20s as well. And I know what it's like when you're just focused on trying to achieve other things. I used to, in my 20s, it was uni and starting my first business. And yeah, I totally understand that, there's so much needs to be done in the day, and you just don't feel that your workouts and your mind work and your healthy food, you don't see that as a priority at the moment. But honestly, if you're not happy, that's why you're not happy. Okay, I promise you, when you start focusing on yourself and you take care of yourself and you value yourself, you start loving yourself a lot more. All of those things start falling into place to make you feel good every day. If you're feeling really run down at the moment, wouldn't it be nice to feel full of energy and calmer and more relaxed? Feeling a lot more proud of your body, feeling full of energy, feeling like you have got time, realizing that you can make time. And even just that mindset work to feel that you can do that is a big deal. Okay. And it all starts with your mind. It starts with accepting where you are now. Obviously, if you're watching this, you're probably not happy with where you are now. And it's learning that there are better ways to do things, and to achieve what you really want, and so that you don't have to stay where you are for the rest of your life. You've got a choice. Okay, so you have to admit that, though. That's the big thing. A lot of people find it really difficult to admit that they're not actually happy with where they are. Okay, and they don't feel that they can ask for help. A lot of people are really stubborn. I used to be like that too. I'm still stubborn now, but but I do reach out when I do need help now these days. I'm a lot better at that. And everyone needs help. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You have to admit sometimes that there are better ways to do things, and you don't know everything. And we need to look at what's been holding you back. Okay, so that would probably be the first thing that I would look at with you. I would look at what is really holding you back, and how we can refocus your mind really in a lot more positive way, and let go of any negativity. Okay, anything from your past that you want to release and get rid of, any old programming, any old patterns that you're following that aren't serving you, aren't helping you. Okay, so then you need to decide how much time you really want to put into improving yourself. Okay, because that is your choice. You decide how much time you put into yourself. And for some people, they can they have a lot more time and they find it easier. Some people aren't. Some people really don't have any time, but they make the choice to make a little bit of time each day for themselves, which is a necessity. Okay, it's not a luxury, it really is a necessity. Okay, and if you want to get rid of all those years of negative emotions, it is about going through a process. It's about really deciding that you're ready to start moving forward. You have to let go of the past. You have to let go of things holding you back. Okay, because a lot of those things, those negative beliefs, any emotions, anything that's happened to you in the past that has affected you, it does affect your weight. Okay, it really does. And when I was growing up, I was going through really stressful times. So I was very anxious all the time, and very stressed out. And I used to overeat, and I used to have real kind of social problems as well. I couldn't talk to people, and it was really tough time. Okay, so I understand. You know, I've been there, and I've been through a time of being really, really unhappy for a long, long time. This was like over 14 years ago now. So, you know, I've been through a huge amount of personal development, but I can narrow all that down for you, so you don't have to go through it all for the next 14 years. Okay, so you know, what you really need, or what you need to understand really, is that it is a process. You know, it does take time, and it means that you're, you know, if you are starting to feel a bit uncomfortable, and you're starting to do things a little bit differently and it's difficult, that is a good sign. Okay, I want to tell you that now. If you've started making steps forward and you start to think, oh gosh, this is really difficult. Anything new is difficult, okay, I promise you. It doesn't have to be difficult, but it's just a process of learning, okay? It's a process of growing. It's a process of changing into who you want to be. And, you know, it's about leaving old patterns, old behaviours behind. And I can save you from making a lot of mistakes. I can save you a lot of frustration. I can save you a lot of time, okay? It took me a long, long time to work on all my personal development, my physical training, all the experiments I've had with food, the studying, the learning. You know, it's taken me a long, long time to get to where I am now. But, you know, coaching is marvellous because I can really cut down that process for you, okay? And it's still going to take you time, but it's going to take a lot less time than it took me, okay? So I want to pass on all the wealth, all the value, you know, the wealth of expertise, and the skills and the insights that I've come across over the way, you know, along my journey, and you know, to help you learn new ways of doing things. Really, you know, you have to open your mind. You have to be open to programming yourself in a new way. Okay, you can progress. You can program your mind for success. Okay, so think about you know, things that you might learn. Ways of shredding fat. You might learn how to change your mood quickly, you know, if you've got depression and that kind of thing. You might learn more about healthy food. There's so much you can learn, okay? There's so much, by the way, there's so much healthy food out there that does taste good. It really does. And I can help you get from where you are now to where you want to be in a lot less time, okay? And you know, it's about working together as a team. You know, you have to do the work as well. It's not all about me doing it. You know, you're the only one that can do it, but I'm there supporting you and helping you and working with you, okay? So yeah, it's all about keep moving forwards. Keep moving forwards every day, a little step at a time, and you can really achieve a lot in a short amount of time, even though long term is really your vision. I want you to think long term, okay? But you can really catapult yourself into the right direction by working closely with a coach, okay? So you're the only person that can actually do the work necessary. I can guide you, obviously, and show you the way. And I deeply care about my clients. I really do. I've got a massive heart, and I really do care about my clients. I really do. And I want everyone to feel good and, you know, not have to suffer or go through emotional issues every day. You know, I used to suffer a lot when I was younger, and I don't want anyone else to have to do that. It's really unnecessary, but I do understand how hard it is to change as well, okay? So basically, I'm here to help you. I know you probably don't believe in yourself right now. That is probably one of the biggest challenges that I face when I'm helping people, to get them to really believe in themselves. Now, when you first work with me, you probably won't believe in yourself at all, and that is okay at the beginning, but you must still work with me so that I can believe in you, okay? So you have to really make a decision that this is it, you know, this is time for change, and you are going to move forwards, okay? Because without that, you know, I can't really help you. So just think to yourself, if you're feeling stuck at the minute, just think to yourself, who is that girl that's deep down inside me that is screaming to get out? Okay. I know I felt like that for a long time, when I was younger, and I was so anxious and stressed and nervous. I couldn't talk to anyone. I felt like I felt suffocated all the time, that I couldn't be myself. And who is that person inside you that is screaming to get out, that is really wanting to be a different person? Okay, somebody that's strong, confident, somebody that's slim, feels proud of their body, somebody that, you know, takes pride in looking after themselves, in working out, and has fun. Okay, so you can be that person, I promise. And you know, by working with a coach, it is a fun process as well. Obviously, initially, we might have to go through working on some serious issues that you might have to start with. But you know, we can have fun. It's all about enjoying the process, and it's about having someone that you can go to anytime. You know, I'm here to answer your questions, to support you, to give you what you need exactly when you need it. Okay. And it just really does cut down a lot of the frustration and the pain as well. Okay, so you know, I do hear a lot of amazing stories from people that I've worked with in the past, such as there was Jill, who did my challenge. She had a massive transformation. And I'll just mention her name because hi Jill, if you're watching. She was somebody that was, she won't mind me saying because she said it on a testimonial, she was really suffering, and she said to me that she had a massive mind shift. She had a new zest for life after she'd been working with me, and that was only after a month of working with me. And she said that the doctors had told her that she could lower her medication, and she also lost over a stone in 1 month as well, which was absolutely amazing. You know, she actually shocked me how determined she was. It was like, wow, she's really flying now. You know, some people, you give them the tools and you give them the support, and they just fly. And you know, I'm sure you can do that. It's just making that decision, okay, and taking that leap of faith. So there's also people like Jo, who I worked with for 2 months, and she got rid of all of her negative issues from the past. She learned how to move forward, and she started seeing things in a much more positive way. She didn't let anything bother her anymore. She just totally didn't let anything get to her anymore, which is really incredible. And she lost over a stone as well. There was another amazing story, was Sophie, who told me that I'd totally changed her life, which I was really, really, really proud of, because you know, to have that much of an effect on someone is pretty incredible. And you know, that wasn't really something I expected. I honestly never expect, you know, the feedback I get is just incredible. So I'm really proud that I can help people and really help them move their lives forwards. And you know, it's all possible for you. You are no different to those ladies that I've mentioned. The only difference is that they made the decision to you know, that they weren't happy where they were, and they were ready to change. Okay, so so you know, the program is very flexible, and if you do want to change your life, you know, if you want to do something, you want different results, you have to do something differently, don't you? Okay, so you know, it's all about being committed. It's about working with me. You know, we do have to work together to make things work. You have to be coachable. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah, you need to be coachable. And you know, if you're committed and you're coachable and you're determined, then you know, if you're an action taker, then I can really help you really make some massive changes. Okay, so if you would like to talk to me, please send me a message. You know, send me a direct message. I'd be really, really happy and excited to get you started on your journey as well. Okay, so take care and have a lovely day. Bye.